Well, hello there, chums. It is I, Captain Steve in EXO, and we're just flying into space at the moment. Yep, there, yep, see, flying into space. Yeah, we're going to do a Quicksilver mission. Chums, I've hit 600 subscribers. I can't believe the amount of support I've got in such a small space of time. So I have to thank Jason Plays and Sword for giving me shout-outs this month, and also PT for having me on his stream a couple of times as well. I feel that helped quite a great deal. And to all of you guys out there who are sharing and liking and subscribing to my content, you guys are freaking awesome. Yeah, I'm talking to you guys. Yeah. Okay, so here we are. Captain Steve up in the space anomaly, heading towards the Nexus. Yep, so the Nexus is this console in the middle of the actual anomaly. Procedural Traveller! Hey there, Procedural Traveller. I don't know whether you just heard, I gave you a little mini sort of shout out and a thanks for letting me come aboard your show. We have to do another one. They'd be cool to actually get on and actually talk about these Quicksilver missions. Yeah, there's no freaking way I'm doing the construction of an outpost in normal freaking mode. They get you to build all sorts, like freaking animal feeders and all sorts of things. So yeah, I'm just going to hang about for that one to disappear. There is a way that you can sort of sometimes get rid of a mission. So you pick it up and you hit initialize, but you don't go ready. You don't go ready with it. And then you just fly out the Nexus, and sometimes it recycles that mission and gives you a new one. Sometimes it doesn't. So we're just going to give that a quick go. Law of Evolution! Hello there, buddy! Yeah, cool. So yeah, you know the exploit thing. I don't know whether you've seen Mr. Law of Evolution, but my channel's just sort of gone up by 100 subscribers in like 24 hours, which is awesome. I'll put out that video of, you know, the how to replicate your infantry from your ship and stuff that you found out. Yeah, so I put that out there, and yeah, Jason Plays picked it up, liked my video that I put up based on your content, and yeah, it's done really, really good. Okay, yeah, hey, we need to do another show. That'll be awesome. Yes, definitely, PT, I'm up for that. Just let us know when. Hit us up on our Twitter or whatever, and just let us know when is good for you. How did that even happen? I flew out of the Nexus, I flew a 360, and I've lost the Nexus, chums. Where the devil is it? It's like the size of a frickin' Death Star. I lost my Nexus. There we go. We'll just call it another one. Okay, Lindsay Peck. Hi, Captain Steve. Hope you're doing from me and my fiance. Yes, so Steve King and Lindsay Peck. Hello there, chums. Good to have you on board. Yeah, I haven't done a base-off with Mr. King for a little while. Been very busy, but I know you guys have been very busy and you haven't had the best of luck. So I thought I'd let it lie for a while until he's in a good place. But yeah, just let Steve King... let him know to let me know when he's ready to do another base-off, and we'll do one. Okay, Todd Mitgeza. Hey, great news, Captain Steve. Thank you, Todd. Yes, I just hit the 600 subscribers. So yeah, I'm chuffed to bits with that. Let's go see. Because that came up, if you didn't notice, it came up with abandoned mission. And it doesn't get rid of your Pidgeot. You've still got the ability to pick up another Quicksilver mission. It doesn't ruin that, chums. So sometimes it cycles, sometimes it doesn't. It was doing it all the time the other week, but it doesn't seem to do it when people are watching. Great fun. Alright, so I might just have to wait for somebody else, some other poor schmuck to pick up that mission. I wish there was a way to refresh and get rid of that mission for good, because I don't really want to go and build a massive freaking outpost. You know what? Let's just do it. We've got time. Actually, go on. Little Viking dude, that mission's got your name written all over it. It really hasn't. He's not going to go for it. Hopefully that guy does. Let's see if anything's cycled. Tame wild creatures, I'll have that. That's better than frickin' building a blanking thing, isn't it? Okay, we'll see if anybody else joins us, just in case. Because this one is quite long anyway, taming creatures. But no, doesn't look like anyone's interested. No takers. Right, so here we go. It's just going to be me. Taming creatures. Creature tamer, Captain Steve. Here we go. So yeah, if you want to do the Taming Creatures mission, I've got a few little tips for you on this one, chums. So yeah, what I tend to do is fly down to the planet and just look for the harvestable plants first and get a shed load. There's no point in feeding creatures some of those carbon sticks, because yeah, it's going to bring them to you, but that's not taming them. You have to like give them the bait fruit and stuff. So you may as well craft a bit of bait fruit before you start throwing down carbon sticks. Okay, so here we go, heading out, and yeah, all good. Hey, Lindsay and Todd. Yep, Procedural Traveller, just saying hello to those in the chat. He's a lovely chum, isn't he, Procedural Traveller? If you haven't actually checked out Procedural Traveller's content, he's another content creator. He does the best news videos out there, as well as Galactic News Hub. I really like her videos too. Yeah, so check those guys out. In fact, if you haven't checked out my channel wall, I've got a whole load of different icons, and I've put content creators into categories. So you've got base builders, people that share ship locations or multi-tool locations. It's a good little wall, and if you're a content creator and you feel your content needs a little bit of a nudge in the right direction or a little bit of a shout out, let me know. Just hit me up on Twitter with a DM. I'll go check out your content and I see where it fits on my wall and I'd add you. Okay, so let's head on down. Fauna dense planet. Here we go. I always go to the marker just in case there's a trigger. I can't remember if this one has one. I don't think it does. I think the Destroy Hazardous Flora does. That one has a little grave marker you've got to go to actually initiate the mission. So yeah, and some of the missions aren't exactly well worded. It's like the Destroy Depot. You don't go straight to a depot. You have to break into a facility first, get the location for a depot, destroy the depot, and then you have to wait for the Sentinel heat to die down before it actually registers as completed the mission. If you stand there killing the frickin' Sentinels for frickin' years, you're not going to complete the mission for frickin' years. You have to just sort of destroy the depot, each of them, then fly up and just sort of get rid of the heat. Don't fly out into space straight away, because then you're going to get attacked by frickin' Sentinel ships. There's an art to some of these missions, chums, and it's not obvious in some of them. So yeah, just be a bit careful which missions you pick up. The building the outpost one, probably fun in multiplayer, but who's running these in multiplayer? You saw me, I stood there for a good like 30 seconds waiting for other people to jump on board. No one did. Yeah, so unless you've got like 3 other mates, running in multiplayer is a bit hit and miss. Sometimes you get people join, sometimes you don't. I've had people join and not know what the hell they're doing. They've just gone off scanning trees while I've done the freaking mission and completed it for them. So yeah, it's really hit and miss at the moment, chums. Really hit and miss. But I am enjoying it to a degree. I mean, I enjoyed the other community missions more, the ones where you could just do as much as you wanted and just keep the Quicksilver coming in until you reach like a daily cap of about 1,000 Quicksilver. On these ones you can still kind of do that if you wait like 3 days and let them stack, or if you use the sneaky little cheat which lets you recycle your mission. It shouldn't hurt anything really, it just means the progress is going to go up a little bit quicker than probably people can keep up with. Right, so the harvestable plants, they've got this sort of icon, but so have planetary plants. It's like the star bulb on this planet will have one of these planetary type, one of these harvestable plant markers. So I'm just going to pick up a load of this. It's probably best to just check that you have got some free space in your inventory, which I really don't, so I'm just going to bin some stuff, because my ship is full as well, so let's get rid of some of this cack. Should have really gone to a station and sold it. It'd be nice if on the actual the anomaly, they actually added a galactic trade terminal so you could sell things. And it'd be also nice if, by the cook, if they had one of the cooking machines there so you could cook up some stuff to sell to him. That'd be nice. But no, they haven't added that. Yeah, I wish I could go and work at Hello Games just for a week, and just give them a load of frickin' ideas and say, look, come on lads, what about this, what about that? Just little quirks and life improvements. I really wish I could do something like that. I'd even do it for free. I freaking would. Yeah, that'd be cool. As long as I can sort of be loaded with a load of No Man's Sky goodies as I walk out the building, that'd be nice. Yeah, okay, cool. To be honest, if I did get given a load of No Man's Sky goodies, I'd probably find some way to give them to my viewers and subscribers, or any duplicates or anything that I pick up anyhow. Right, so let's just make some space. I think that's enough space. You know what? Like an idiot. Look how much space I've got there. Okay, right, so let's scan around. There we go, impulse beam. Let's go grab some of that. Cool. Yep. Hello, Stephen Orr. Hello there, .com. Yep, multiplayer is still in development. It kind of is, isn't it? It kind of is. It's kind of the basic bones of multiplayer or MMO. I mean, I know when Sean Murray said it's not quite MMO, and I can see why he would say that. I'm just moving my move controllers, chums. Okay, so Procedural Traveller, he said, I have resolved to doing the Quicksilver cheat. Yeah, I did wonder, Mr. PT. I did actually ping you on Twitter, on DM, and said, I don't know how you managed to do that, Mr. PT, you sneaky man sneak. Yeah, I did kind of gather that that's probably what you've done. But I don't think it's stacked quite right at the moment, and I'm really hoping that they revisit the way that they've done it, because, yeah, only earning 250 for doing, say, that base building mission. when you can earn 250 just digging up some ancient bones, which takes a fraction of the time. They haven't quite worked out the mechanic yet, chums, because there's some there that I feel should give you like 1,000 freaking Quicksilver, like building that outpost. If it gave 1,000 Quicksilver, I would probably do that in favour of doing this mission right now. You know? But then again, I think this one should be 500, because the digging up ancient bones takes me, what, maybe a minute and a half. Fly down to a planet, find them, dig them, and you usually get a purple batch in the first freaking batch that you dig up. 9 times out of 10 you do, anyway. Freaking, I didn't even see the hazardous flora there. Little gits. The grass is nice and long on this planet. Let's have a look at what this planet looks like in the daytime. Okay, well that looks just like Earth. Okay, fine. So let's head down this way. And let's pick that one up. Yeah, chums, it's got to the point now where, although some of these planets are pretty damn awesome, it's the ones with the mega storms that I seem to be enjoying the most now, rather than the paradise planets. I like going to the extreme planets that have got awesome freaking storms. I landed on a frost planet earlier today, chums, and it had tiny little diplos, and it had like this bluey white type grass to it. Almost looked like a paradise planet, but it was so cool. It looked like Scotland. With these little red and yellow type diplos. That was such a cool planet. And the storm was awesome. It was like being on planet Hoth. It was so cool. But yeah, I didn't build a base there. I just moved on. Oh, great. It's inside a freaking tree. Let's see if we can get it from mining this first. Okay, so here we go. Kaboom! Yep, and we got the pulpy root. Right, well, I've got 3 different types, I think, of harvestable plant on this planet. So now I should be able... Oh, I might need more Fecium. I haven't got much Fecium. Did I just bin a load of Fecium? I think I might have done. That was a schoolboy error if I did. Right, so let's head over to my little cookware. My little salad master. Okay, right, so, yep, Todd McGeezer. I guess I could hit the local station or just build a prefab small base with a galactic terminal. Yeah. Yeah, you can do, yeah. It would be nice to have a couple of prefabbed buildings that actually rendered well for VR mode. I haven't got much Fecium at all there, chums. Oh, I've got a load more there. I've got a shed load more there. Okay, let's put that there. That's going to make the enzyme fluid. Lovely jubbly. Diddly dee, diddly dum, diddly diddly dee. Could do with some music right now, chums. You know. It'd be cool if you go in settings and just turn on a soundtrack in the background, wouldn't it? Some of the 60 days of static and stuff. Right, so let's take that out of there for a second. And I usually just move this over here. And it should tear up to being a bait. So let's do that. But sometimes they quite like the enzyme fluid, some of the creatures. So you have to be a little bit careful. It's not always the actual bait stuff that they go through. So I'm going to throw back in that other stuff. And yeah. Yep. Procedural Traveller. I still haven't gotten used to the new cooking system. It's fairly straightforward, chum. It's not all that. It's fairly simple stuff. And yeah, Law of Evolution lurking. Nice one, Law. Cool. I do know you've got fairly a busy life and you've got some pretty weird working hours. Yeah, I think I joined your stream the other day, but you was kind of radio silence. It would have been awesome to have picked up and played with you, Mr. Law. But yeah. Okay, so we've got that. Let's put these ones in now. Just do the same with that. Oh, enzyme fluid again. You're having a laugh. Really? Okay, well maybe it turns into a different sort of bait. It shouldn't do. It should be exactly the freaking same. That's a bit weird. Okay, well let's chuck that in there anyway. Take that out of there. Sometimes it changed to like sweetened compost. There you go, sweetened compost. And I don't know whether it was the other one something else. Who knows? Alright, well let's just make some more bait type fruit anyway. Then we go look for some creatures and go throw this at them and see how they fare. Okay, so let's grab that. Put that in there. And did we pick up anything else on this planet that we can chuck in there? I don't think this turns into anything, but we'll give it a go. Oh yeah, sweetened herbs. Nice. Lovely, lovely. Yeah, so the cooking system is quite cool, to be fair. It's alright. Archie Spindler. Hello there, everyone. Hello there, Archie Spindler. I wish that they would make a machine like this, but call it a replicator. It'd be nice if whatever you put in there, and then put in a load of nanites. You maybe, you know, just how much nanites you're putting in. But then, yeah, so say if you wanted to duplicate a stasis device, it'd be maybe like a 10th or something, or 100th of what you would pay for it in units, or something, I don't know. So let's just put that back there, take this out of here, and we'll move that over to there. We'll see what that turns into. There we go. That's doing sweetened compost yet again. You know what, I'm just going to get 2 of that, and I'm going to keep some of my herbs, just in case. Right, I think we've got enough now to sort of tame some of the wildlife, and we'll see how we go with what we've just made. Alright, so let's pick this up. Hey look, there's a creature right there. Let's scan the little weasel, and let's see what we get. There you go, he likes sweetened compost, which I have some of that. Okay, so we go up into here, we go into my baits, sweetened compost. I think that's sweetened compost. Yes, it is. There you go. She has come up with that little magnifying glass, so that shows that he likes that sort of fruit. This guy doesn't. So let's see what he is, and let's see what he likes to eat. So he likes enzyme fluid. So you know, like I was saying, that sometimes you don't have to go up that extra layer. Sometimes you don't. You just throw out some enzyme fluid. There we go. I can mount this chap. I could ride him if I wanted to, chums. There we go. I'm now on a creature. Sweet. Which makes for a great sort of camera sort of mode, doesn't it? Let's go into camera mode. Let's put the sun in the sky, and let's see if we can get a little close-up of me riding this poor beast. There we are. That's probably going to be my thumbnail. I move it over to that side. I put my text over that side. Job's a good un. Yeah, so a lot of my thumbnails are from actually when I'm actually doing play, chums. So if you do see a thumbnail of mine, you think, oh, that looks interesting, it's more than likely going to actually happen inside the game. Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I go on Google Images and I find a nice image, but it's very rare. Okay, so let's jump off. It's usually if I don't find anything interesting in an episode that I might do something else. And yeah, you can collect milk off these little guys or whatever else, or you can pick up their turds. Whatever, yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much that. So I've tamed 9 of the little blighters at the moment. Now what I can do, if I make some of the little sticks, and make a couple more of them, so you can just sort of make 1 stack and then just use square to make more. If I just throw out some of them, hopefully I can draw in some more creatures. We'll see. We probably won't have to move from this spot. Let's just... oh, it would be nice if you could select even more, but there's one down there. Now, I've already scanned this type of creature. He likes a sweetened compost. So, yep, we should be able to throw out a sweetened compost and get 1 more to our collection. Let's just throw out some of them for a sec. And then hopefully that might draw in even more. There we go, and sweetened compost. And hopefully that's going to put us up to the 12. You know, there we go. Well, I thought they were creatures. They're freaking rocks, chums. They're not going to be eaten out. Okay, so we're up to 11. Which is quite cool, but we still need 1 more, and I don't know whether I've fed all of these little chappies. Hello, enzyme fluid. Let's just throw out some enzyme fluid and we'll see how we get on. There we go, throw out that. Any others? Any others need taming? No, I think they're all good. Damn, we just need 1 more, chums. 1 more creature. Come on, there we go, it's done. So 1 must have come over the hill while I turned and went the other way. Sweet. Okay, right, so now to just say thank you. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Now let's just say thank you to all these creatures. I throw in them 1 of these. Kapoo! There we are. And then we get a shed load of Mordite, which is always good. Lovely jubbly. Cooked creatures. Yum. Right, okay, so let's call my ship and we'll be on our way. Damn, that doesn't look like a comfortable seat. What, this one? This big chair here? It's lovely. Look, I've got big comfy pillows. Big comfy pillows. I just sit forward because my camera's just here, chums. So yeah. But yeah, it has got quite a high side to it. So if I'm playing VR and I go to get out of my ship, not happening if I go that way. I have to go this way. Unless I move the camera to the centre of the coffee table. And then, yeah, it's not so bad. Yep. Wolfie the Noob. Cooked creatures. Stew. Yummy. Yeah, might as well. There's loads of them. You know, go to another planet, you're going to see their twin brothers. Right, okay, so here we go. If they had some individuality and if they were quite cool creatures, that wouldn't have happened. It's their own fault for being dull and boring. Okay, here we go. Let's cool down this one. Lovely jubbly. Yeah, so some of the creatures in this are freaking awesome. I love the Striders, I love the Diplos, but those little fat-bodied creatures that I just annihilated back then, to a penny. To a frickin' penny. You know what I mean? I'm probably doing the galaxy a favour. Right, so here we go. Let's fly up. Barrel roll. Sweet. I do like playing in VR and flying the ships. Flying the ships in VR is almost like a completely separate game. It's so much fun, chums. Right, let's call in the Nexus. There we go. I just like sitting there looking at the cockpit, or even when you're flying towards this in this meteor storm in VR. It's just so cool. Yeah, so if you know someone that's got VR and got No Man's Sky, go give it a go, because it's well worth a go. I mean, it gets a bit warm inside the helmet, don't get me wrong. Okay, so let's fly over here. And it's probably not for everybody as well. It's like Wolfie, the noob. I know she gets vertigo, which, yeah, it's not good. And my brothers suffer with that as well. They get motion sickness very quickly. It's not for everyone. But, yeah, if you can stomach it just for a few minutes, just to get the idea of what it feels like, it's worth it. Just jumping in just for a bit. Okay, right. So, now you see that there is one Pidgeot bouncing up and down right now, chums. When I got out of my ship, it created the autosave. So this is a little bit like how you duplicate your inventory. I'm going to go turn in my mission. It's a complete mission. And then that Pidgeot's gone away. I can't do any more Quicksilver missions right now, chums, which is a right shame. But if I go over to another player, he's going to get in his ship, isn't he? He's going to go before I can give him something. Nope, he's still there. Great. And I'm just going to give him some of this. Have that! You know you want it. Sweet. He's happy with that. He got himself some wheat. Right. After you give something to somebody, it creates like a little mini-save. What that does is it registers how much Quicksilver you've got, and how much nanites and how much units you've got, but it also measures your inventory, so you can't get your stuff back. It's to stop people from cheating. That's the funny thing. It's to stop people cheating, yet it works for rerunning the freaking mission. So here we go. I'm going to go into here. I'm going to go into options, and I'm going to reload my autosave. That was for when I got out of my ship, chums. So now it's taking me back to when I got out of my ship. But it's actually going to save how much nanites I've got. So I've already completed the mission. So the mission bar should have gone up a bit because it said mission completed. That's what does the bar, not actually getting your Quicksilver. If you turn your game off without going to get your Quicksilver, tough, you know. But yeah, we've got our Quicksilver because it's done that little mini save, which isn't an auto save. It's like a little tiny save. Okay, so here we go. Hello. It was a good game for you, normally, Captain Steve. With failure, you ruined the game of many players. Okay, Bruno. If you say so. I don't think I have, to be fair. Right, so if we go over here, I mean, if I didn't do that, I would right now be ending my stream, because I would have no other Quicksilver mission to do. Yet I can go over here, I can pick up another one, and I can run with it. I've got 1,000 Quicksilver now, which is lovely jubbly. And if you go check the progress bar, in the grand scheme of things, it's not going to change things all that much, because to be honest, I just don't think the player numbers are there anymore, chums. I really don't. Okay, so create exotic items from there. There we go. I mean, if you go onto Steam and see how many players there were when Beyond came out, and then you see how many players are on Steam now, there's very, very few in comparison. The numbers have dropped like massively. Yeah, with a name like Bruno, though, Mr. Doody Dude, that guy sounds like he's like 6 times bigger than me. Like, Bruno! I ain't gonna mess with him. If he wants to troll me, go ahead, Bruno, troll me. So there we go. Yeah, I don't really care. I play, and I enjoy the way I play. You play the way you want to play. Yeah. Okay, so let's head on over here. If you've watched my channel long enough, you've seen that I've done dupes, I've done everything that's in the game. If it's in the game, I'm fricking using it, because at the same time, yesterday, I tried to do a monstrosities mission. I went to land by the abandoned building. It landed me on the abandoned building. When I went to jump out of my ship, the game crashed, and I lost my Quicksilver mission chance. Yeah, it completely disappeared, despawned. So, yeah, that happens sometimes. So if we've got to live with the bugs, then I'm going to live with the frickin' exploits at the same time. Because in the grand scheme of things, they're going to measure out. Okay, hunt dangerous pirates. Awesome. I'm in the correct ship for that. Let's do it. Right, I'm going to stand around for a while, and we're going to see how many people in multiplayer want to join me on this mission. Because I've stood here for quite some time and not had hardly anyone join me. And that's a thing. So if you can't do the missions in the speed that you should be able to do them, mainly because people aren't actually joining and doing it as they should, then, you know, screw it. Yeah, I'm going to be using the things. Yep, Bruno. Yeah, look at that. He's doing the guns. I have not. Mine fell off. Yeah, mine got that big, Bruno. They actually fell off. Yeah, they're gone. Gone. Yeah, so be careful how big they get, because they get. Yeah, it happens. Right, here we go. No, I don't want to leave the mission. I want to start the mission. You see what I mean? No one joined me, and that's just the way it is now. Unless you're actually rolling with 3 other players, you're probably not going to get a decent multiplayer game. Yeah, so here we go. Wolfie the Noob. Trolls are brilliant. I laugh with them. They won't bother me. Instead, it's free humour. Yeah, to be honest, everybody's going to play in their own way. I mean, I might watch somebody play and think, well, I wouldn't even enjoy doing that. You know, for me, I enjoy putting down bases. I don't really enjoy running missions all that much. If truth be known, I'd much rather build a base or do exploration. I'd rather go and find every single creature on a planet, name them hilarious stuff. That's the sort of stuff I would like to do. But yeah, these running the missions, I'm only doing them so I can get some funky stuff. I want to be looking awesome. Yeah, and to be honest, I feel that they've stacked these missions wrongly. You know, it's like the one that I just done, the feed in fauna, should be like 500 Quicksilver, whereas the digging up bones 250, the building base 1000. They should stack them that way or something like that, because some of these are just completely ridiculous. How long it may take you. Alright, yeah, I've just got to scan for these pirates, haven't I? So this mission, you just got to read what it says at the bottom and scan. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat again. I'm going to call in my frickin' freighter chums. Now I've got a load of frickin' attack ships that come around here. Yeah. You watch this. When I scan for the pirates, it already announces that they're dead. They're not, but it's pretty much a given that they're going to die. There we go. There we go. They should come in any second now. I think there's only 2 in the first wave. Hostile ships defeated. Yeah, and they will be relatively quickly. They're not going to last long. I mean, you see all the bullets going towards them right now. Yeah, that they're going to regret coming near Captain Steve's fleet. Look at the size of my freaking fleet. I've got a max fleet, chums, and they're all freaking S-class. And no, I did not cheat on that. Well, actually, I kind of did. Yeah, so there's a way to farm Sentinel ships so you can get all the boost modules to boost your frigate missions to up the chances of success. I still had to kill all the Sentinel ships. There's just an easy way to do it. Okay, J-Spot, bingo, bango, bongo. Hello there, J-Spot. You didn't do your little emoji thing that you normally do, the No Man's Sky, eh? But yeah, welcome aboard, J-Spot. And yeah, Wolfie the Nude. I wanted the whole armour set. I play similar to you, Captain. This game has no right or wrong way to play. I can't stand competitive gamers. I don't have the time to be overly competitive either. It's like today, I'm just lucky that I'm getting to stream today, chums. I went to visit my parents and stuff like that, you know, like most people do on a Sunday. So I went to see them. We didn't stay as long as what we normally did. So I figured, well, that time that I normally would spend with my parents, I'm going to spend with you guys. So yeah, here I am. So normally I wouldn't stream on a Sunday, so this is bonus content for you guys. And also, I've noticed that a lot of content creators that would stream on a Sunday, like say Zane and stuff, they've moved on to doing streams on other stuff, like Borderlands and things like that. So I figured, well, may as well try and fill a little bit of time for you guys, give you some content. So yeah, here I am. Let's take out this dude. J-Spot. Oh, there he goes. There's the emojis. Awesome. Bruno, great game for you guys. And have you a nice day. Thank you. You too, Bruno. And yeah, don't worry, mate. I mean, yeah, you can express your opinion, chum. Totally fine with what you've got to say. So yeah. Here we go. Let's fly around here. And kaboom! You're gone. Yeah, so there are little hints and tips. It's you know, me calling in my freighter. Some would say, well, that's cheating. That takes the fun out of it. But to me, it's what it's there for. You know, I put a lot of frickin' effort into making that. Okay, there you go. And if it's in the game, frickin' use it. You know. There we go. Let's take out this guy. J-Spot, my Crota permadeath game is done. Oh, nice one. Awesome. Nice one. Yeah, I've got a permadeath save. I'm actually in Swords planet, right near to the center of the galaxy. on my permadeath. But I don't really use it all that much. I was actually contemplating deleting it the other day, just in case it tempted me to try and get all the Quicksilver on that. I don't think I could be arsed, to be fair. I just want to play on the one save and do it the best I can. And get it the best I can. Because although I love this game to bits, this is the game that I turn on when I get home from work and I just want to chill out and have a little bit of a chat with you guys, because you guys are freaking awesome, my kind of people. You know, geeks that love space and sci-fi. You're the best type of people in my books. So yeah, have a little bit of a chat with you guys. And yeah, that's what I use this game for. It's just to unwind, chill out. And it's perfect for that. Is that it? Is that the mission done? It should come up with mission complete if it is. There you are. So that's mission complete. So that should then add to that tracker in programming type world, I believe. There we go. Mission completed. And then let's go fly in. You died! Oh, crud. When you said your game is done, I thought you had reached the centre. But you died. Oh, J-Spot. J! Oh, no. Well, can you reload from the cloud or something? Or is it too late for that? You've gone past that point. With my perma, I save it onto a USB stick, just in case I do something stupid, like go make a cup of tea when there's an extreme storm and I haven't paused it. Because I do stuff like that. Oh my god, it just freaking crashed. It crashed. It crashed. There you are. So that's kind of why, if you're going to use an exploit, because this sucks. Yep, so that just happened. And I